There are places in your favorite video games that have stuck with you wherever you go. Places you've made warm memories, and most importantly, a spot that's worthy of some fat blinkers. And Tears of the Kingdom's world has no shortage of scenic landscapes, iconic vistas, and jaw-dropping views. A world where you can come back after years and still find something new. This Hyrule has a little bit of everything to offer, and I want to show you guys my top 10 blinker spots in Tears of the Kingdom. And before we start, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support and the really nice comments you guys left on the last video. Seeing all those super nice comments made me really happy and helped me stay motivated to keep on making this one for you guys. So, without further ado, my top 10 blinker spots. So let's go! To start us off at number 10, we went for a more low-key niche spot that may not be on your radar when you're looking for that perfect spot for a blinky. I was looking for a log spot, somewhere amongst the giant fallen trees scattered across Hyrule. And I ultimately settled with this one, a majestic fallen tree. Quiet log, you and the boys can come out here and have a little bonfire and toke. The base of the trunk is a super nice, cozy, safe spot to be in. And don't forget, shredding down the log half-pipe is always a must when you come to this blinker spot. And overall, this spot is just a solid starting spot for tokers of all skill levels to begin your blinker journey across Hyrule. That's why it finds itself number 10 spot on the list. Our number 9 spot takes us to the wide open field of Hyrule Field. And this small hill with a bundle of trees has easily become my pick for the top 10 list. The feeling of freedom is unmatched here. Open fields, wide open spaces all around you. The horizons are full of adventure for you here. But for now, we post up on this hill, take a couple fat rips. Whenever I come out here, I always wish I could feel the way the wind blows softly over the lush fields. Just take a listen to those relaxing sounds of nature. And when the sun starts to set, you can shred down the hill to the inn that's close by. Find a spot and listen in on that pop-up jam sesh. Don't forget to catch that boy Beetle for the re-up before he bounces, cause you know he's got that good. Hey bro, where you going? Number 8. Hidden away in the northern part of Hyrule lies a secret blinker spot that most people who live in Hyrule will sadly never come across. And it's protected by one of the oldest OGs in all of Hyrule, the Deku Tree. And he's invited us to join him in his legendary tree hotbox with all the boys. If you're feeling adventurous, these little guys are packing something a little stronger, if you know what I'm saying. So you take a couple blinkies, have a couple snacks, and you go sightseeing around the forest. Taking in all those majestic views, and breathing in that fresh forest air that you're not going to find anywhere else in Hyrule. And after a long day, sightseeing and taking fat rips, feel compelled to tuck yourself into a nice cozy Korok bed and take one last blinker before it's bedtime for Bonzo. Number 7. At the top of a certain mountain, overlooking Zora's domain, Mipha waits for you. And here she stands watch, guarding one of the most beautiful places in all of Hyrule, and welcoming all those who've come to take a fat blinker in her memory. Legend has it that if you fill your bong or Puffco Peak with Mipha's water, your blinkers will forever be smooth and replenishing, bringing only good vibes to the function. Since we're out here paying respects to the dead homies, this is our first ever double blinker zone. So that means when you're out here, you're not smoking for one, you're smoking for two. So you gotta take 2 blinkers back to back every time. After a couple double blinkers, sit back, listen to the music, and take a moment to remember all the fallen homies who aren't here to take blinkers with us today. If you love a good hike and spending quality time in the great outdoors, then our number 6 spot might be right up your alley. Satori Mountain is one of those unforgettable treks that hikers from all across Hyrule flock to year-round. The trail is packed with breathtaking views, and if you keep your eyes open, you might even spot some rare wildlife, since this mountain is home to one of the most diverse ecosystems in all of Hyrule. But the real reward comes when you finally reach the summit. At the top, you're greeted with the perfect little spot to kick back, take some fatty rips, and just take in the atmosphere. Whether you're taking a shotty up here for a romantic blinker date, or just chiefing with the bros, the vibe up here is unmatched. The glowing pink petals scattered around, mixed with the night sky full of stars, gives this place a super peaceful, almost magical feeling. There's just so much potential for outdoor adventures and chill moments at this spot, and that's exactly why Satori Mountain wins the number 6 spot. Down along the southeastern coast, hidden away in the tropical paradise of Lurelin Village, sits our number 5 spot, with beach horses roaming the shoreline, fresh seafood everywhere you look, and some of the best sunsets in all of Hyrule. This is the definition of a beach getaway. You're definitely going to want to pull up here for a couple beach blinkers. This is one of the only spots in Hyrule where you can really do it all. You can hop in for a reef snorkel swim, kick back and enjoy the ocean breeze, then finish the day with a plate of locally caught fresh seafood. The whole village has this island resort energy that makes it impossible not to want to just chill out and relax. And once you've had your fill, the real mission begins. Finding the perfect sunset blinker spot. My favorite place is this low-key little bench tucked behind the inn. It's got the perfect view of the coastline, where you can watch the sunset colors slowly melt across the horizon. And it's just hidden enough that no one's really gonna wonder by asking any silly questions or killing the vibe. With summer right around the corner, this blinker spot is hitting extra hard right now, and that's why it earns the number 5 spot. Terrytown takes our number 4 spot. This cozy little town, tucked away in the Akala region, is full of friendly faces and perfect places to just relax and take some fat blinkers. Surrounded by rugged wilderness and perched atop an isolated plateau, Terrytown offers no shortage of beautiful vistas, both within the village and across the breathtaking landscape surrounding it. With all that being said, I've always been drawn right to the centerpiece of the whole thing. The relaxing sound of the flowing stream entices you to sit around and just take a couple of low-key blinkers. It's important to know that this town and this fountain stand as a symbol of progress, a measure of how far we've come to create a world where we can all take fat blinkers together, no matter who you are and where you come from. And that's why the Terrytown Toke takes the number 4 spot on the list. The Spring of Power is a serene location that feels like stepping into a painting, a true work of art. The gods of Hyrule have kept this blinker spot hidden away from most people, revealing it to only the purest of hearts. This seclusion gives this blinker spot that serene, almost a cathedral-like atmosphere. A sacred pool tucked away from civilization. An unspoiled oasis shaped by the gods themselves for the hero, the Triforce, and of course, to take some blinky winkies. Because of that, we make sure to take only respectful blinkers here. And to be honest guys, this is one of those spots you're not going to want to share with just anyone. My favorite spot is just right here on the steps, soaking my toes and letting the refreshing water wash away all the bad vibes. There's also plenty of waterfall streams you can find me standing under all day. And it's even got a peaceful little lazy river over the top if that's your vibe. This blinker spot is just so chill and peaceful, and that's why it takes the number 3 spot on the list. At number 2, we've got probably one of the most iconic spots in the entire game, especially if you played Breath of the Wild first, the Temple of Time. And no, not the new one up in the Sky Islands, the OG Temple of Time. This place gives me a similar feeling to the Spring of Power, but the nostalgia here hits on a completely different level. It's one of the very first places you discover when you begin your journey through this world, and because of that, it holds so many memories for me, and probably for a lot of you watching too. Coming back here always gives me a melancholic, bittersweet feeling. There's something special about revisiting places from our favorite video games. In a strange way, they're frozen in time, both in the game world and in our real lives too. When you come back here for a blinker, it pulls you right back into those moments. Who you were back then, what battles you were fighting, and what life felt like during your first journey through Hyrule. At the same time, it reminds you how far you've come since those first steps out into the Great Plateau. Somehow, every path, every struggle, and every memory led us right here to this moment. So let's take a blinker in honor of the journey so far, and for all the blinkers still waiting ahead of us. You already know, Hateno Village is the fattest spot in the entirety of Hyrule, and I'm willing to die on this sweet lush green hill. Hateno Village is easily the place I've spent the most time in, just wandering around and soaking in everything it has to offer. And this town really does have it all. Shopping, food, hiking, swimming, there's almost too many iconic spots to count. But Somehow I always end up right here by the old oak tree, sitting at the edge of the farm overlooking the village below. This is my favorite spot. It's always been the coziest possible location for a blinker situation. And there's almost 0% chance of bad vibes here, ever. In my eyes, this has always been the ideal place to settle down and live the slow life up on this cozy little farm, growing vegetables, hanging out with the goats, and then you step outside to watch the sunset roll over the village. You just feel at peace, bro. This is what life is about right here. It always was. Sometimes life feels like running in circles, chasing after something bigger, only to realize the thing you actually needed was right in front of you the whole time. And honestly, all we really have is the present moment, guys. That's our #1 spot. Thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. I hope you all had fun on the ride. If this video made you have a good laugh or give you a good belly chuckle, then consider giving it a nice juicy like and sharing it with your loved ones to let them know that you're thinking about them. If you didn't see your favorite spot on this list, I'd love to hear what it was in the comments. This video was so hard to make simply because there's so many places that I had in mind, but for the sake of the format, I really wanted to limit it to only 10. But I've made an effort to try to put all the honorable mention spots inside of the B-roll in the intro section and this outro section as well. And last thing, guys, these videos take quite a long time to make, especially because I only have so much time outside of work and other life stuff. I try to work on them as much as I can, but if you want to help me make more of these videos more often, hit that subscribe button. So maybe I quit my job and I can do this full time. You know. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.